Hey, it's Annie, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a very chatty get ready with me. This is not going to be about the makeup, so I'm not going to talk about the makeup, and some of it I'm testing out right now, so it may be out before I share any reveals on it, so I may not even put it in the description in today's video, and I hope that's okay with you. But what I wanted to talk about is a topic that came up recently on TikTok, and I think it's something that needs to be talked about. So I really want to get the conversation going. I want you to share your thoughts below and please reach out to other people that are struggling with this as well, because it's just something that we don't talk about very often, and that is the aging process. So I'm going to share a little bit about my journey, and I'm going to talk about how I kind of self-healed myself, how I've been going through, how I've been dealing with it, and I hope that my experience will be helpful to you or somebody else, okay? And this isn't about sometimes when we talk about stuff like this, some people will come in and say, well, aging is a gift, and that is true. It is. But that doesn't mean that somebody that's struggling with it is not their what their struggles is aren't valid. Okay? So please don't put that in the comments. I think we all agree that aging is a gift, but that doesn't mean that the struggle isn't real for some people. Everybody deals with things differently, so let's just be kind to each other, okay? There was a woman that's on TikTok, and basically what she was saying is that she is struggling. She is struggling because she looks in the mirror every day and she doesn't like the changes that she is seeing. She's doing all these different things, had all these different procedures, and uses all this skincare and all that. And she just feels like at the end of the day, she just doesn't like the changes that are happening. She's having a hard time dealing with what's happening. And in society, I feel like it's okay for men to age, but not so much for women. You know what I mean? People have this idea in their heads of what women look like maybe when they're in their 20s, and then when we start to show our aging, whether with lines or wrinkles or our bodies or our hair, then people are quick to judge on that and kind of act like we shouldn't be aging. Like, what, what, you should be doing this and you should be doing that and you should be getting, because I see it in the comments, okay? I actually see people's comments and I think, and sometimes it's from other women too. Sometimes from other women. I see it with celebrities, with regular people too. And it's like, really? We're really going there with that. Interesting. But the thing is, everybody struggles with it a little bit differently. I feel like everybody goes through it a little bit differently, the aging process. Now, for me, when I turned 40, that's when shit started getting real. Because I just felt like, what is going on with me? What is going on? I just felt like my face was falling. I felt like my skin was changing. My body was changing. Like all these things. And nobody really talks about it. Like nobody warns you about all this. Your hormones are changing. And it's hard to deal with. And like I said, a lot of people just don't talk about it. And I was not prepared for the changes that were going to happen. I just thought, as you age, you might get a couple lines and all that. But you don't realize how those changes are going to make you feel as a woman. I was getting frustrated and trying different skincare and doing self-care and all of that, okay, which is fine. I struggled with a lot of other things in the meantime. And one of the things that I struggled with was comparing myself to other people and feeling confident in myself and loving myself, because I didn't. For a long time I would go outside and I would wear sunglasses because I didn't want people to see what I look like with no makeup on. When I started my channel, I was really self-conscious about that because I thought people were going to rip me apart because I'm a mature woman. And I kept hearing over and over mostly from younger people too, that you're too old to be on. And I see that on TikTok too. You're too, not to me personally. Nobody said this to me, but I see, you're too old to be on TikTok. You're too, Like, what the fuck? Like, and so some women feel like, where do I fit? If I'm too old for this, okay, then where do I fit into society? And what do I do that I'm going to feel better about myself? Because this woman said she had all these things done. She didn't feel confident. And so for me, like I said, it's been a journey. It's been a journey for me. I'm going to share what I think was part of my problem, okay? For me. And I feel like this would be helpful to a lot of other of you that might be going through the same thing, because you might not be thinking this, okay? And this one might be difficult for some of you as well. But if you don't really love yourself, if you don't really love yourself, you don't believe inside that you are beautiful, you could have the perfect body, the perfect face, the perfect everything, and you will still find flaws within yourself. And that is the truth. And I'm speaking from experience. You can do all that stuff. It's, you know, I've shared this before. I do what I can with my, let me use my fingers actually. I do what I can with my skincare. Okay. I'm not somebody that's going to do extreme measures to do anything, because it's just not my journey. And there's nothing wrong with doing any of that. And that's not what this is about. Okay. But at the end of the day, if you're doing all that and you're not happy, then you need to look at yourself. And I'm saying, one of the reasons I'm pointing this out is because when I watched her video, she kept saying how, she got this done and that done and this done and that done. And she's standing in front of the mirror and saying, I'm still, I'm not happy with myself. I don't like the way I look. If you feel like that, if you're getting all this stuff done and you still look in the mirror and you still don't like what you see, then you have to look inside yourself. And it may be hard for some people, especially if you're not somebody that's confident. Because you could have somebody tell you to your face, you are beautiful. You're beautiful. But if you don't believe it, it doesn't matter what somebody else says. It doesn't, because you're not going to believe them anyways. And you're just going to you're just going to be an unhappy person no matter what. And I don't want to live a life like that. I don't want to live a life where I'm unhappy. And I'll tell you something about aging that's wonderful is, and I've shared this before, you give 0 fucks about stuff. And I hope that most of you are like that too, because it's freeing. It shouldn't matter what other people think. So I don't know if some people are reaching out and just feeling like frustrated because they're comparing themselves to other people. They see people using filters and they're doing procedures and they're like, why don't I look like that? I don't know if there's some of that going on. That's why I freaking hate filters. That's why I zoom you guys in. Yes, I have lighting, but look at my face. I show you guys that all the time because I want you to see what I really look like. The aging process can be frustrating for many. So, what do you do? How do you address it? How did I change? How did I change from being, have no confidence? And believe me, I didn't when I started my channel. I didn't. I was I had very little confidence in myself. I would tear myself apart in a mirror. I would constantly critique myself no matter what. I was always constantly doing that. So, how do you change that? You change that by building yourself up. And it is not going to be something that you're going to do. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? You're not going to, tell yourself you're beautiful and the next day you're going to be like, oh yeah, I feel great. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. But you have to take the time for you. I mean, if you're taking time to put your makeup on, if you are taking time to take care of your skincare, take care of your skin and you're doing skincare. So if you're taking time to do all of that, then you should be taking the time for you and building yourself up. So what you can do is every single day look in the mirror and you tell yourself how beautiful you are. That is going to be maybe hard for some of you at first if you have low self-esteem, if you're not confident. Every single day, say that in the mirror when you wake up. Throughout the day, in your mind, just think, I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm attractive. I'm confident. Just build yourself up. Build yourself up every single day and tell yourself how amazing you are. I'm telling you, it will change your life. You'll just change. You'll start to feel like a different person. If somebody had a magical wand and said, I'm going to, what do you want to do? What would you like to change about yourself? And they did all that. You were the dream person that you wanted to be, okay? If you are not happy with yourself inside, you're still going to pick yourself apart. So you have to work on how you feel about yourself. So again, every single day, spend time for you and remind yourself how amazing you are, because you are. The aging process is difficult for many. But now that I've embraced myself, I don't find it difficult. I'm embracing it. How you feel about yourself is so important, and it's probably more important than how you look on the outside, because if you feel good on the inside, you're okay with whatever changes are going to come because you know that you're beautiful. Do you understand what I'm saying? I really hope that you do. I hope that I am clear on this. You need to be kind to yourself. You really do. You need to be kind to yourself. Take time for you. And it's going to be a process. But you have to remind yourself how amazing you are every single day. And the more that you do this, it's going to click, because you might start doing it. You might be in a place right now where you're just like, I don't feel it. I don't feel like that at all. So it's going to take a while. But the more that you do it, the more that you look in the mirror and tell yourself that every single day, you're going to start to feel better about yourself. You will. You will start to feel better and better and better about yourself. I don't look in the mirror anymore and go, ugh. I mean, I would avoid the mirror a lot of times. And as I said, even when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't have the best I didn't have really good self-esteem. Wasn't really positive about myself because I was so wrapped up in changes that were going on. I was self-conscious about it, and I'm not like that anymore. I wear makeup or I don't wear makeup. And I was somebody that would have, I couldn't go anywhere and have anybody see me without makeup on. Look at you guys see me all the time with no makeup on. And I don't even wear makeup every day, even around the house or if I go outside. I don't always wear makeup. It depends on how I feel. I don't feel like I need it to be beautiful either, because I know that I'm beautiful inside. So the more that you tell yourself how beautiful you are, the more confident you will feel, and the more secure you will feel in your own skin. And as you age, you're going to embrace it more and more and more, and you're going to know I am beautiful. So hope that this video was comforting to you. I hope that it was inspiring to you. I hope that it was helpful. And again, I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comment section as well. I'd love to see you guys help each other. If you see somebody that's struggling, maybe jump in and help. I would love that. But I think it's something that we need to talk about, because a lot of people don't talk about the process of aging and how it changes. Because yes, our faces change as we age, and we're not the same person we were when we were younger, no matter what you get done. That's why really at the end of the day, you've got to love yourself. And when you do, you'll find so much more peace in your life. You'll just be a much happier person, and you won't be tearing yourself apart anymore. You won't be worrying about all that stuff. I'm not going to say that I still take care of my skin. It's not like I'm like, oh, I love myself, so I don't. No, I still want to take care of myself, and I enjoy my ritual in the morning and my ritual at night of doing my skincare. Like, I enjoy that. But I don't tear myself apart if, as I'm changing, I'm not tearing myself apart. If I see, like, I'm okay. So, again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please help each other in the comments and please be kind to one another. See you in the next video. Love you.